kind. Rewind. This is Dope Nostalgia.
James P. White and Greg Hot Shower is here. You're here.
Did you just call him Hot Shower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know it's a par shower.
It's my handle on most of my Instagram, or most of my social medias.
Mm-hmm. He's a former star of the hit series It's a Conspiracy.
Oof. Miss those boys.
Yeah.
Wish they could have been here tonight. That would have been fun.
Yeah, what are they doing? What are you guys all doing besides ignoring us in the chat?
They got a teacher because well, yeah, I don't want to get taken down off the internet, but we have a terrible government leadership thing going on.
We do. Our provincial government sucks dick. So so it's kind of rough for them right now. I get that. They're going to need all the rest they can get. All those teachers that we know, right?
I know so many teachers.
We do.
We know a lot of teachers
Mm-hmm.
from across the province too, like not just here.
That's right. We know the Calgary teacher. We know a Lethbridge teacher. Someone lives in Lethbridge.
Man, I got like
On purpose.
4 or 5 friends on Facebook from New Brunswick that are teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And they teach at the schools that we went to school to.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I've met
Never
a lot
escaped.
of teachers through my Pink Shirt Day stuff.
James also has a podcast.
Yes, I have a podcast. It's the Bald and Short of It podcast. It's a very angry and drunk podcast, but we have fun. We get drunk by the end of it. And I I was just saying that, I know a lot of teachers from Pink Shirt Day where I do a live stream in February
Mhm.
for dealing with bullying.
See, that's very important for people to know that you do that every February. We should make sure we share that so they can share it too. Because this is universal. It's not just for Edmonton or Alberta, right? Pink Shirt Day.
And my Pink Shirt Day reaches everywhere. I have people that watch it in Ontario. I have people that watch in BC, like right from when I was in radio.
Sweet.
James, is there a way that we can get a pink shirt like through the organization? Like I don't
deal directly with Pink Shirt Day. I just do my stuff on the unofficial Pink Shirt Day. I don't deal directly with them. They're not the organization. Because I usually bring someone from a kids organization on the live stream. I've had Kids Help Phone. I've had the group I had last year. I'm blanking at what their name was, but and I had last year I had this great great person on the podcast that actually I'm not actually being sarcastic, and so you can put your finger down, who was the MC of it, and she did a great job, and I might, want to use her again if she'll let me.
Okay, sure. I'm MC
As you
Monkey
give me-
Wrench.
As you give me the finger when
MC
I'm trying
Monkey
to give you
Wrench.
a compliment.
Because MC Hammer was already taken.
That's good.
I like MC Hammer.
I think I would go with MC Screwdriver.
I thought that was too easy. I had to go a little further into the monkey wrench territory. Don't you love a good monkey wrench?
Left-handed ones for sure.
Yeah, lefties in the house. Woo! That's me too. Hey, I got this new board I've been playing with. It's called the Rodecaster Pro. Have you guys heard of it?
Yes, I have
No,
heard of
I'm
it,
not.
actually.
I've been paying it off on my Long and McQuaid account. So worth it. So now I can do stuff like this. Do it, lady. Yeah, do it, lady. Or
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
It's like Charlie used to do. It's real fun.
Oh man. Oh, good old Chonks. Miss that guy.
It's Chonks. Yeah, it's the Chonks way.
The
Okay.
Chonksinator.
So today we are gathered here to celebrate joy and holiday cheer with some drinks and some fun friends and talk about some Christmas topics. Now, the original topic was going to be about the Dick Clark Rockin' New Year's Eve. I'm still going there. We are still going to talk about that in the end. But when I did the research for that, there's not a lot out there to talk about, is there?
No,
Yeah, just that
it's
he did it every year.
They did it every. They do it every year. They did it every year.
But I was, you said we were talking about that and trying to find who, because they always had performers every year, and it was always really good ones.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't find them, a lot of them.
But we will be talking about that as well. But I added some topics to our chat if you guys got a chance to see them of different things we can talk about.
Yeah,
Christmas.
absolutely.
We've already done 4 or 5 different Christmas episodes for this show. So it's like, what do we do now, right? Like that's been done, that's been done. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to go completely random with it. Right?
That works for me.
Glow show.
Right on. Well, before we do that, let's talk about what we're having to drink tonight. What you got there going on, Greg?
I'm going with a very classic VSOP Say Remy brandy
Ooh.
in a Glencairn glass, which doesn't always, I'm sure people would be like, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. You don't have a brandy snifter."
Look at
I do.
you.
It's in the dishwasher. I'm an adult. I gotta do stuff, and I still gotta drink.
Yeah.
So,
Look, that's incredible. You know
Yeah.
what? Did you notice that Jimmy is drinking out of the same glass?
I'm drinking
you
out
are?
of the
I did,
exact
I
same
did.
glass.
I did.
And
Mine's
it
not.
is
No, yours
Glencairn
is-
too.
Yours has a
Mine-
little bit of a different shape, but still.
Mine is not a true Glencairn glass. It is in the style of. I do have one, but I try not to use it because they are effing expensive.
Actually, no, I got this one at the at West Edmonton Mall. You know that liquor store in West Edmonton Mall. It's right near the theaters on the lower level.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But no,
And so, well, it's like right underneath the theaters, just the bottom level.
yeah,
But yeah, because I was looking for a whiskey glass, and that was the best I could find. So
It
well, I
makes-
mean, like you're buying a single glass. Like, what did you like? I don't know what you paid for yours, Jimmy, but when I got mine, it was not cheap. It was like about $20 for one glass.
this was 10.
All right, well, you got a deal. So
I just have a regular rocks glass because I'm enjoying Old Smoky, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, handcrafted cookie dough whiskey.
ooh,
Ooh. I remember you were talking about that once, that you got something like that.
I had a peanut butter whiskey last Christmas
Oh, it
from,
was-
from
it was
Screwball.
Yeah, it was peanut butter last year.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking from Bridgeland
Ooh.
Distillery Tabor Corn Bourbon Whiskey 101.
oh,
Can you believe that exists? Isn't it exciting?
Because
I can't wait to buy a
Bridgeland,
bottle.
they have like 4 or 5 different flavors of their whiskey, but they have 2 or 3 that are Tabor that they use Tabor corn mash for it.
Shit. If you don't know about Tabor corn, Jimmy, think about all of our American friends listening to the show right now. Do they know about Tabor corn? No.
Our American friends wouldn't, because they don't have class like we do up here
Hey!
in Tabor.
Whoa, whoa!
I'm just saying,
They
because
just don't have access to Tabor, okay?
to Tabor. Okay, they'll be eating California corn.
Mm. Do they grow that there?
They must. It's hot weather. That's the best way to grow corn, is in hot weather.
They got a lot of prairies, so I imagine they have a lot of farmland, and
They do have a lot of farmland.
yeah. They definitely have corn. Do they have corn from their own town? I don't think so.
If you're from California and you know of a town that grows corn nearby, please give us a call at the Dope Nostalgia Hotline, 1-888-741-9192, and tell us about it. If you're from Tabor and you're listening, call that number too. Tell us how everyone else in the world has sucky corn but Tabor,
Yeah.
because that's what they do there.
The thing is though is, and I've proved this year after year after year, is with corn on the cob, you can give me from anywhere and Tabor corn, and I could tell just by the look of the corn and the taste that it's which one's Tabor.
Why don't we do a corn off for him this summer where we like take different corns from different places and see if he can
Yes.
guess which one's the Tabor one?
Yes.
I'm actually planning on doing something like that as part of my podcast, or at least a video of sometime this summer dealing with that.
So we just hit up both at the same time.
Why
Why
not?
no? Why no?
Why not?
So
What
can
could
we just have
possibly
like
I
go
love this
wrong?
idea.
a backyard barbecue where we do a Tabor corn off thing, a corn off. Yeah, let's do it. And record for both podcasts. Damn.
Let's do it.
It's a
Nothing
husk
to
off.
it. Husk off.
Husk off.
See,
Ew.
Greg,
sounds better.
Greg comes up with some great things sometimes.
Few and far between, man.
I
No,
said
it
sometimes,
It sounds
but
really good.
Oh, I could go for some Tabor corn right now.
oh, it's like
Always.
I grew up on that stuff, man, and previous people I worked with would say you can't tell the difference, and I did every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's insane.
but as long as it's fresh, if it's older,
So we have to buy the
it's
corn that day before the husk
or
off.
at least the day before.
Okay. Well, write this down. Put it in your calendars. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, it's already in my calendar because I gotta
Husk
get
off 2026.
Husk Off.
The
Go
first
Huskers.
annual.
Yeah,
Husk
get,
Off.
get ready to get husked. I don't know. There's some lines there we can work on later.
Can we use the word
Yeah.
husk like the word smurf? Yes, we can. Okay, guys.
Go husk yourself.
There are some topics that I thought might be interesting to bring up today. I was just doing a little brainstorming last night, and I thought about some things from the 90s, specifically, if possible, that we could talk about, starting with the best gift you remember getting in the 90s. We'll start with Greg.
I'm a huge fan, still am. I don't watch any of the new ones, and I've never watched anything afterwards, but uh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the ultimate kid television show during the 90s. Gordon's, like, I had my parents got me every single action figure that you could get
Yeah.
for like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had all the things that transformed and went together. I had like the green the Green Rangers like flute sword, and then I had the White Rangers like white sword. They got me everything. And that
So
to
you
me,
had the
Oh.
Megazord and everything.
I have it. It's in my dad's place in New Brunswick, in my family trunk. Still have it untouched. Don't even want to look at it.
Oh,
I'm keeping it forever. There's no amount of money on earth that you could give me to that. No.
that's incredible.
Still think about it to this day. That I loved Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
You don't have to stop loving them. You still can love them. I have a guy
Right.
named Manny, a buddy of mine. He's still pretty obsessed with Power Rangers, and I love that.
Well, I get to relive it with my nephews because they're like 9 and 10,
Mm.
but they're like watching like Rage Road. I don't know. They've got like 12 different versions of it, and I just go back to the original. Original's
Oh.
classic.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
beautiful. Don't need anything else.
What about you, Jimmy?
Because you got me thinking about that. And in 1995, from one of my best friends at the time, Darren, I got the Men's Devotional Bible, and the reason why it was one of my favorite at the time was that summer I got rebaptized, and
Oh,
on Christmas, which I still have. I don't like it's in storage, but it's still here. But it's was a very important gift for me because it was at like at a time where, I made some changes and I still think about it.
That's a very cool gift. Very thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
Was that when you were associate to the youth pastor?
It was actually him that gave me the Bible.
And he is the youth pastor?
He's not anymore. He's moved on to different cities, and I don't even know where he is right now. When I started stripping, we kind of lost contact
Oh,
Dur-
Jimmy.
during my stripper days.
Damn it.
When I started posting pictures of me naked with women or half naked.
Oh. Well, I don't even know what
Maybe
to
there's
say after
something to
that.
rekindle.
Rekindle that friendship, buddy, now that your clothes are back on.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you, Naomi?
My problem is that I can't tell the difference between whether it was a birthday gift or a Christmas gift with most things in my life because my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. So it could have been either. But
But I think in your case, I don't think it matters because it is 2 days after Christmas.
Exactly. But I
Yeah,
know.
I combine.
So my mom or my grandparents, my mom and my papa, they got me my first Oilers jersey one year in the early 90s. I think it was 91. And it was a Messier jersey.
Oh, sweet.
And Gretzky was gone because it had the C on it.
The moose.
Yeah.
The moose.
Yeah. So that was a really, really cool present. Later on, I ended up getting it autographed by a few of the Oilers, but I've lost it since, unfortunately.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
The memory's still there, though.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Like, that was really thoughtful. And considering we didn't have a lot of money, that was a really expensive present. So it was really nice.
That's dope. That's an awesome present, especially for that time period.
Yeah.
And especially in Edmonton, like that was still, that was one of the last things that Edmonton held on to for a long time. Was just like, we want a Stanley Cup, 5 of them.
Yeah. Some people don't even remember or realize that we did win a Stanley Cup without Gretzky, the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And then Messier has more Stanley Cup wins than Wayne Gretzky.
Yes, that's true. Did he ever win one with the Rangers?
Yep. I think that was his last one.
Okay.
You're talking about Mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moose.
Gretzky didn't go on to win anything. He played really well, but
yeah. And they forget
Didn't he win one with LA or no?
No.
Nope,
And
unfortunately.
he even played a season in St. Louis. People forget that too.
Yeah. He kind of traveled and then retired.
Mm-hmm. Now, how did you guys prepare for Y2K when it was going to be New Year's Eve 2000? Greg?
Oh, well, since I wasn't born yet, but I went back in time and, did that whole life universe saving thing that people probably don't remember from a podcast that we did quite a while ago.
Yeah, we got to go back to that episode where we explain your time traveling.
Yeah, and how I'm so old now comparatively to my actual birth date.
Mm-hmm.
I was quite young. I was let me see, 2000. I was 9 years old going into it, gonna be turning 10. My parents didn't give one anything about this. They're like, if it goes back and we don't have any credit card debt, beautiful. So I remember it was like just after Christmas, my parents and I think we had a week and a half off. My parents did what they always did, and they like did a cheese board, charcuterie plate, shrimp ring, anything you can think of from the 80s and 90s that people would put at like a fancy dinner party.
Yes.
It was just for us. So it was just we would bring out a big table in the living room and we would watch the countdown. I'm pretty sure I even caught some of the old countdowns with I can't remember his name. We're gonna talk about him later.
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. I'm sure I've watched more than like at least 3. And we would just eat and they would drink their champagne or Henkel. I would have my sparkling apple cider.
Yeah.
We cheers, and that was it. We didn't. My parents weren't even worried. They were just like, "Pff, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of." And if it does work, we don't have to pay for this house anymore. So, like, bam.
We kind of had it figured out though once it hit like Australia and then went around the world. It was like, I think everything's going to be all right by the time it gets here.
Yeah. No, but I do remember the craze coming up to it on the news, and especially in like the United States. I don't want to talk bad about the United States in any way, but like they really push how bad that could be. It's just like it's gonna be guerrilla warfare everywhere and military aid, and
I was
man,
scared. I was
everybody
really
was scared. There
scared.
was there was a legit reason to be scared, and yeah, it just never happened. We just we carried on into 2000, and
Hmm.
the world was supposed to end in 2012, and like that didn't happen either. So
It made a great movie. How about you, Jimmy?
Uh, really didn't care. Like myself personally, like it's just if shit goes sideways, it goes sideways. That's just life. The only thing is during that time is I was living with my parents at that point, and my mom was really worried
Mm.
because all of like their company, all of their books is done on computer, and like pay and all that kind of stuff. And so she was really worried that if that happens, that she was gonna lose, you know, her accounts payable and all that kind of stuff. So my mom spent like weeks leading up to it, meeting with lawyers and computer techs and her accountant, and so
Oh, wow. Get it all
because
down on paper. Print it. Print it.
no, she actually
yeah.
because she still to this day does it. She still has her books in both places,
Hmm.
so she still has paper books, and it's all on computer. So like her computer is mostly for invoicing, but yeah, she still to this day has both books, both paper
Sweet.
and real
You can
or computer.
Something I found that was fun on Timu. Timu always has all these little like goofy gifts. There was these
Mhm.
stickers that are Best Buy stickers, and I bought a few that say I put it on the side of my computer actually. It says, I'm just looking down at it. Remember, turn your computer off before midnight on 12/31/99. Best Buy. So it's on the side of my computer. I'm like, that's great. I have to have that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I didn't do anything special. Well, I guess it was special because it's memorable to me because I was just with some of my favorite people. My mom, my sister, my stepdad, and my best friends, Jacqueline and Stacy. We were all just together that night at my mom's house, just hanging out low key, hoping the world didn't end and getting drunk. But it was funny because that's the first night in my time in my life I'd ever seen my mom drink anything alcoholic. And she had like a few sips of like a wine cooler and was just giggling and giggling, and it was really funny. So there, that was mine. It was pretty nice. Yeah. We knew the world wasn't going to end already because we, like I said, we'd already seen it happen everywhere else. And then I'm like, whoo, okay, let's get drunk.
No way Australia is gonna do better than we do. Like, come on.
But they
Actually, it
have
was
the
when it hit,
boomerang.
I was more worried about when it hit Eastern time. Because I'm like, what if
Oh,
something
fair.
happens in the US, right? It hits New York, the ball dropped, everything was good. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Or Toronto.
Eastern time. Exactly.
Eastern time, yeah.
What is the worst Christmas food that you can think of, Greg?
Um, Nothing my family makes, but I do, as a chef, have a lot of access to a lot of knowledge of things that people used to eat back in the day. And I would have to say probably like meat and jello salad with maraschino cherries and like
Oh,
parsley.
Oh,
Yeah, one of my favorite cookbooks, that recipe is in there, guaranteed. They also have amazing other recipes. It's the Chatelaine like 1970 recipe book.
mm,
But they have literally like a whole chapter to like Jello salads, and I
Ooh.
feel
Gross.
like that was probably the saddest time. Like maybe it was the greatest time for technology advancement, but like the saddest time for food advancement.
But Jello salads with just fruit,
Yeah, that's that's
I'm good
different,
with.
man. That's
But
different.
if you have like meat and oh yeah,
That
Yeah, oh
reminds me
yeah.
of on Friends when Joey ate that trifle that Rachel made,
It
and it
does
had
sound pretty
layers.
good though.
And he's like, "What's not to like? Meat, good. Jam, good."
Good. Yeah. I'm kind of with Joey. That's the old like I'm not a big Friends fan, but I do know that reference, and I'm kind of with Joey on that one, man. Who hasn't had like a peanut butter bologna turkey sandwich every once in a while?
Look at these KFC Christmas snack wraps. Fuck, that looks like shit. I keep seeing the commercial and going, gross. I like cranberry sauce, but I don't want it in a snack wrap. That's just weird.
Maybe we haven't lived.
Maybe I can't knock it till I've tried it.
it would make sense.
Oops, sorry.
It would make sense like with the cranberries and the turkey or chicken, if it had like stuffing or something like that with it.
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
Oh, fuck. We should just get some for. No, we can't do it right now. It's like each of us order it on delivery right now. We'll just throw that into the budget.
We'll throw that in.
We have no budget.
We have no budget.
Our budget is our own budget. I might just do it anyway.
We should. Jimmy, what's the worst Christmas food you can think of?
My grandma used to cook the turkey innards, and like she was big on the the kidneys of turkey and chicken and livers.
I can
And
understand the liver thing. Like, I don't like it, but it's good. It's filled with iron. If you need some,
Pate is good.
yeah,
but she grew up where you didn't throw anything out.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
And I
I was born
respect-
I was born in the 70s, and she's my grandmother. So, they didn't throw anything out.
No, and I respect that too. And I just respect when you honor the animal by making sure you use all of the animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we used to, when we were kids, used to cook up the innards and give it to the dogs.
That's what I did with my leftover innards. I gave them to the cats.
Mm. I always used it in the gravy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Just
never
roasted
thought of
it. Yeah. Like it
Yeah.
just it doesn't add too much flavor. It's not too weird.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still feed it to like your cat or your dog. And
But it's
You never
still,
even
but
know.
adding that to your gravy would also add all the nutrients that are like, there's tons of nutrients
Yeah.
in the innards,
Yeah.
like iron
100%.
I said it.
and
Iron.
Iron.
I'm iron.
Guaranteed.
I'm a little bit iron deficient, so I need it. I have to take an iron every other day. Welcome to late adulthood.
I take iron anyway, just because.
Mm.
I remember I missed this is way off topic. It's not Christmassy at all. But I stopped taking vitamin C for a while, and then I added it back into like my um supplement regimen, and I'm just like perky as a mofo.
Really?
Oh
I want
yeah,
that. I take vitamin
vitamin
C every day,
C.
and I don't feel perky.
Vitamin C and vitamin E. Perfect.
Nice.
oh yeah, back when I used to, yeah, I gotta get back into that. Vitamin C, vitamin E, yeah.
Do you take them
Big time.
individually or in a multivitamin? Because multivitamins don't do much. I feel like the vitamins are just fighting each other.
No, you have to. I do the individual vitamins because I used to do vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin E, and then also ginseng was a big thing that used to give me energy back in the day.
I take a multivitamin,
Mm-hmm.
and then later in the day, when I've had something to eat and a bit of time to digest, then I'll take like an iron pill
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and I also take it with like my medication for like other stuff since I'm older now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look after yourself, everybody.
That's
If
right.
you're not getting, if you're a fat bastard like me, you gotta You gotta find the health and nutrients somewhere.
When we talk about like, oh, what are we drinking? That's great. Now we're talking about what vitamins are you taking?
I feel like this is the most adult conversation I might have had in the past couple of years.
This is the most
Don't-
adulting that's ever happened on this show.
Yeah,
This
there
is
we
the
go.
most adulting that's ever happened in this apartment. Um,
Was you realizing that you should take some vitamin supplements?
What kind of vitamins you got going on right now, Jimmy, in your life? What kind of vitamins?
I just do a multivitamin, but I do not as much vitamins, but ginseng and ginkgo.
Ginkgo?
I take ginkgo biloba.
That sounds like a
It's- it
gaming app.
Probably is,
Ginkgo?
but it's really good for
Those are-
cognitive function. Like it wakes your brain up.
I
That's
thought
why he
ginkgo
that's
was
why he
like a
forgot about
printing
the show.
center.
I'm just kidding.
What's that?
That's why he forgot about the show, but he didn't. I'm just kidding.
I
I thought
almost forgot
ginkgo
about
was
the
like
show.
a printing shop.
There's
It
something.
probably is too.
Is it Plinko? No, that's different. That's
Like it's ginkgo.
price is
I think
wrong.
in the States.
Ginkgos.
Yeah.
But this is a that's Ginco. What I'm talking about is
And Jingo was his name.
Joe. Gingo.
There's a cool thing I
Like
have
bingo, but with a gin.
all we do is trash our airlines. I got to give a shout out to Air Canada because they have added this ginseng immunity booster to their menu on the plane because we all get sick on a plane. And I took that on the way there to Boston and I never got sick there. And I never got sick after I got home until like this week because
Oh,
I'm
wow.
around all the sick people now. But like, I was like, wow, this is impressive. I mean, it could be coincidence, but I'm excited about it.
Cool.
I know there's like some weird science behind traveling and like what you can eat and what you shouldn't eat and all that stuff and your immunity system, but I'm not a doctor or know anything too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you give me an immuno booster and it tastes good, I'll take it.
Yeah. I want to talk about Christmas cake as the worst Christmas food because I remember just my mom making all these hours of preparation and putting all these disgusting ingredients into this cake that was like a texture of a brick and nobody wanted to eat it. It had like dates.
Fruitcake?
Fruitcake.
Like-
yeah,
Yeah,
fruitcake.
fruitcake.
Yeah, it had like these
But there's
nasty
so many-
dates and like these.
There's so many different kinds, though.
It was just hard. It was hard and ugly and gross. And they call it a doorstop, some people. It's just,
Yeah.
that is the worst Christmas food, in my opinion.
Well, it
I don't-
depends. It kind of depends on where you get it from. Like there's some that are really like that aren't dry, that are that have a lot of taste to it. Some have molasses, some don't. Some is more cake than it is.
They don't even
'Cause it-
expire, do they? There's no real food content.
Like some of the no, there's tons of fruit content, but there's
Food content.
food but there's there's so many preservatives in some of the fruit that they use and sugars that
It could last for up to like a couple of years, yeah. My
If you
mom
keep it
was
sealed.
used to soak all of her fruits, even the maraschino cherries. Like she would put a bunch in there, but all dried fruit, and then she'd soak them in rum and vodka.
Oh, see now, maybe that was what was missing
Yeah,
because we were a
'Cause-
dry family.
because
Ah.
my mom used to make these
yeah, we're a bunch of alcoholics over here, unfortunately.
my mom used to make these dark chocolate maraschino cherries, which she would, and my mom's not a drinker, but she would mix some rum in there and ooh, like
Yeah,
it's like you don't get drunk off it, but you just have that taste of the rum with the cherries.
yeah.
Rum and cherries, there's nothing like it should be illegal to not have that.
Well, our good friend Kendra there, she's a good friend of the podcast, always on the show. And her wife JD, they like to make like whiskey fruits, bourbon fruits and stuff, can them up and give them out as gifts. They gave me the one, I think it was peaches or something one year. I can't remember what it was.
Dangerous.
And I was I was doing my first Zoom podcast with Rat Tail. and I was eating those and getting drunk with my
Getting
brand new friends.
wasted.
Super fun, super fun. But yeah,
One of
Just
the
get-
the
best.
joy of booze and fruit.
Booze and fruit.
Sorry to interrupt, but one of my favorite Christmas Eves was the first year that I moved back to Edmonton, and I didn't go to my girlfriend's house. I went to one of my friend's places, and her family, sorry, um, are Polish, so they would have like the spirits called spiritus, and it's basically Everclear. Like it's like the most potent alcohol you can have, and they would soak cherries in it.
Hmm.
But they would make cocktails throughout the night with all this like cherry vodka, or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think about it. And there was like me and her dad and her uncle and her cousin, and we're just popping cherries like candy. And by the end of it, none of us could walk. Like I got dragged, like her boyfriend dragged me into his car, put me in the back, laid me down, dragged me into my house,
Yeah,
threw
'cause
me
you
on my
can't-
couch. Like it
First
was
of all, you're young.
dangerous.
And secondly, like you can't judge like your alcohol content very easily in those situations. You don't know how much you're fucking ingesting, right?
Oh no,
it's
that and you're
amazing.
having a great time, and you're there with like a bunch of like, I hate to say it, like Polish people can drink, but like man, they can pack it away. Like
Oh, yeah.
like these people, like there's no way I could have kept up after that. Like I'm sure there was alcohol poisoning right after whatever happened to me.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Well, have either of you ever sent a letter to Santa Claus?
Multiple.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, yes.
No, I mean like this week.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
HOH.
OHO.
OHO.
For American friends, it's just six clicks up the road. There,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Santa's
Fair
workshop.
enough.
But no, I think I
escaped.
must have, but I was also raised that Santa wasn't real. So I would have been that awful kid in school who ruins it for other children.
He's not real. He ain't coming to your house.
Santa means Satan.
Wow.
If you mix up the letters. Seriously, that's how, yeah.
I didn't know that's the route that you were going in. Okay.
Who
Oh
knew?
yeah, like my family was like that. My mom not so much, but like my grandparents would be like kisses, knights, and Satan's service, and stuff like that. Yeah. So
Fair
Santa
enough.
is a distraction
Fair enough.
from the true meaning of Christmas, and that's. But I think just to see what would happen, I'm pretty sure at some point I wrote a letter to Santa and put it in the mail just to see if I'd get something back.
Okay.
I know when I was in school, like in the younger grades,
Mhm.
we had to every Christmas, like that was a school project that we did in English class or whatever, language arts.
Mhm.
And we had to write a letter to Santa, and then we give it to the teacher, and then she sends it to Santa Claus, or just grades it and throws it in the garbage or whatever they did. But yeah, we had to write one in school. I remember that.
Can you imagine writing one and being like, "You are not real"? Oh, rude.
Yeah, kind of.
Greg, how about you?
Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you about the time that I realized that Santa Claus was not real.
This
He's
is a good
not
topic,
real?
actually. This is what I
Yeah.
should have gone with. Yes.
No,
not
no,
real?
but this your question
even
leaded
better.
up to a good answer because I didn't think about it until just now.
Okay.
So I was religiously would send Santa Claus letters, and I wouldn't ask for the most ridiculous things, but I did one year, and he didn't deliver. Mofo. Anyway, the next year, I think I was old enough to where I just was like, I don't want to write somebody a letter. Like, I've gotten responses, but like maybe he's busy.
Mhm.
And my sister didn't know it. And she wrote me a response from an elf because she found out that I did not get a response from Santa. I didn't get a response from Santa because I did not send a letter. And she sent me a letter from like the elf Bubbles, who was just like, "We're so sorry, we were so busy," and blah 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 blah. And it was, I still have it. It is like the
You
sweetest
still have
thing.
it.
It is the sweetest thing that I think anybody's ever done for like a younger sibling. But her not knowing that I didn't send a letter, and that was the year where I'm like, "Yep, he doesn't exist."
But that is such a sweet thing from your sister,
You
though.
just put
That's
2 and 2 together.
Yeah, yeah. It was a beautiful thing for my sister. But it was the fact that like in her letter, she's just like, "We got your letter, but we just missed it and we're so busy." And it's like, I didn't send one this year. Sorry.
But Santa just knows, okay? He just knows.
He just knows. Yeah, that's what they tried to go with. And then I
Yeah.
I was a bit older. I was about like 8, 9, 10,
Yeah.
and kind of figuring things out for myself.
That's usually around the age they figure it out, isn't it? 8, 9,
Uh,
10. I think so.
I don't know. Like my nephews were brought up a lot, not a lot like you, where they're like Santa is Satan,
Mhm.
but they were just told right off the bat, Santa doesn't exist. But my grandmother, my mother has told my nephews, their grandmother,
Mhm.
Santa always comes to grandma's house.
That's how you become the coolest grandma.
Oh yeah, my mom is the coolest grandma. She's right up there. She's got to be. She's in the top 100. I don't know. There
Yes.
might be better. She might be worse. I'm gonna put her at the top 10 because she's my mom. But yeah, for me, it was just the letter that I did not send and the letter I received. It's a beautiful moment,
I
but
think
also
so.
just like, yeah, well, I guess he doesn't exist because I did not send that letter.
but I have a crazy like letter story, and it really was a letter, but it kind of wasn't. And I actually legit sent it because you know how you have the address to the
Yep.
North Pole and all that kind of stuff. At the age of 12, I still believed in Santa Claus and all that kind of stuff. And I sent a resume. I'm like, hey, can I be one of your elves? Um,
Oh my goodness. That
That's
is
a,
I,
so cute.
I,
so adorable.
I wanted to be one of Santa's elves. I told my dad I wanted to be like I told my dad like, hey, I either want to be in the military or be an elf.
Hold on.
And
Now, would you think even if you weren't a little person, you would have felt the same way?
no, I don't think so. But
Yeah.
but to be honest, um, I've never not been a little person, and I don't know what I would have thought if I wasn't. So
Otherwise.
it's really because people have asked me that like questions like that all the time. You
Mhm.
know, would you think that way if you weren't a little person? And I'm like, I have no clue because I've been a little person since the day I was
Forever.
born.
No.
And
Yeah, it
you know,
actually is a weird question to ask. Sorry.
like no,
It's true. You don't know.
like it's
But I
but
It
wondered
is a
if that
legit.
I mean,
factored into
but
your decision.
well,
That's
100%
why.
it did.
Yeah.
100% it did. But the thing, because you know in the movies they're always portrayed by little people, like even in the real life movie, like where they have real people movies. um you know, since then I've actually tried out for an elf in Christmas movies before,
I was gonna say
but
you should tell everybody about how you auditioned for that Christmas in Wonderland.
and I can't act to save my life, and they told me. But yeah, I full out did it. They said they're like, because here's the thing is, and which I still have an issue with. I'm getting better since I've been in radio,
Hmm.
but when someone's standing there with a camera pointed right at your face and you're not supposed to look at the camera, you're gonna look at the damn camera. Like,
I've tried to film you before and ask you questions, and you just go, "Yep," or "Yeah, that was good," and I'm like,
you know,
"Can you
it's
elaborate?" And you're
oh,
just like,
It
"Nope."
was really good.
but the time you're talking about, no, that was when we were on the San Francisco Bridge,
Yes.
and you
Well,
said that.
anything we filmed in San Francisco, I'm like, could you please like add to that?
No, but it was worse on the bridge because I had a bit of a panic attack, but
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
it wasn't your fault.
You didn't tell me
Because
until we'd already gotten
I
home.
because I didn't realize that it was going to trigger me until it did. and then it triggered me, and I'm like, oh wow, okay.
being on the bridge. And our original plan
No,
was we
it
were going
wasn't.
to
It
walk on
wasn't
the
actually,
bridge.
but it actually wasn't. It wasn't being on the bridge that triggered my fear of heights. Is when I looked up and saw and saw like how high it was above us, where the
the
like the top of it is,
the red
Yeah.
part
and
of the gate
that's what
thing.
triggered me.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you see the top of the bridge
And it's
from
impossible
underneath.
not to look at it because you're like, this is what we're here to look at.
And
Yeah.
but looking straight up, it just triggered a memory that was not a good one. And you know, I
Shit,
had
dog.
no I had no idea it was going to trigger me. Like I've never had been triggered by that before. And but
How did we
our
get
mind.
here? Wait.
We were talking about Santa Claus and
Yeah, sending a letter. And you
sending
wanted
a
to be an
letter,
elf?
Yeah.
and I wanted to be an elf. Yeah,
And then the movie. Okay, cool. Right. That's right. I find
We finally come full circle.
because then you asked me, it was me
About the
wanting to be an
movie.
elf, me wanting to be an elf, if it was triggered by the fact that I'm a little person. More than likely it was, but
Man, Jimmy, I didn't even know. Think of as a kid that would be an option. Like, if Santa was real and it was just like, man, you could be an elf, I'd be like, dope. Let's do this.
Where do I apply?
I
Like, where did we assume they would come from?
I'm making all the sugar plums. Like, let's go.
but I actually legit, instead of sending a letter to Santa and I might have been like 12-ish,
Hmm.
but I also wanted to get out of the bullying situation I was dealing with at the time, and going with elves, my kind of people. Until you watch the Lord of the Rings, and then you realize, no, that elves are the
Well,
same height
there's
as Aragon. Um,
yeah, taller.
but yeah, it was actually a legit thought when I was a kid.
Do you guys remember the Franklin Mint? Hearing of the Franklin Mint?
Like they made like emblems and shit, right?
No,
Yeah.
they made coins. They made like I actually have a knife somewhere. I'm probably sitting on it.
You have a lot of
Uh,
knives, Jimmy.
But I have one like because it's a fancy one with a pewter handle, and I'm pretty sure it's the Franklin Mint emblem on it, but it's the shape of a wolf.
Yes.
But a mint is like a coin or a collectible.
Like a mint is where they make
Yeah.
money, like where they make coins and money.
Well, yeah. Like in Canada, Winnipeg is where the Canadian Mint is, where they make our
Yes.
coins, right?
Yeah.
And then, so the Franklin Mint is a private mint that is made to make coins, medals, jewelry, die-cast vehicles, dolls, sculptures, and other collectibles.
Oh, so they're like Fabergé.
They just make all this collectible shit. So, like, if you were thinking about like Christmas stuff, Franklin Mint would make like Christmas plates. Have you ever seen any of their Christmas plates?
Oh man, my grandmother used to have a bunch of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Exactly.
sure my grandma used to have that stuff too.
I didn't. Yeah. And it would come with like one of those like
And-
wooden opening stands, right?
Yes, I can see it in
And-
my head. Yes.
and a certificate of authenticity.
Yeah.
And it's got like a metal stamp on it that says this was made by the Frank. And all of them had a number. And the number on the plate or the number on whatever it is for it to be real, had to match the certificate.
Yep.
That's what I want to check out right now if they still exist and they still do a yearly collection. If this is still a popular thing.
I'm sure they do. They're making money if they're,
Yes, they do. They do. I think they've just expanded into like the future, of course. They do books, coins,
Check out the Franklin
Mini gu-
AI.
mini guitars, stamps, jewelry, display cases, holidays.
Collectibles.
Yeah, so holiday, Christmas, ornaments, Santa Claus, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if they do plates anymore. Maybe that's gone. But they even do stuff like autographed sports memorabilia. So it's really all over the gamut here. It's all kinds of stuff.
You should reach out and see if they'll do a dope nostalgia Christmas plate.
With our faces on it. They sell 3. Just
Because
us.
I know that knife I have is Franklin Mint. I just don't. It's not nowhere near me.
Jimmy has
But-
a huge knife collection.
I've seen
yes,
It quite
and
scares me.
And it's a folding knife, but it's a pewter handle, and the end of the handle is like a wolf's head.
Didn't you give
Why-
me that?
I might have gave you that.
You gave me that for my birthday or something.
So you have
Last
it.
year, you gave that to me.
I
Yes.
gave that to you, so I don't have that anymore.
Oh, we're whipping this out at some point in this podcast.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna go get it.
I'll take the time.
'cause I-
You go
'cause
get
that's-
it, man.
Because that's
Me and
gotta
Jimmy
be-
will try and fill some air, and then
I'm
you go
pretty
get
sure
it.
it's Franklin Mint.
Hold on. I think I know where I put it. Because I don't
this
play
is
with it
so
every
funny.
day, but
Because it's really not a self-defense weapon.
I know she doesn't play with a knife every day, but anyway,
But it is a collectible, and I did give it to her.
dang.
I totally forgot about that. So
I-
when I went to go look for it, I probably wouldn't be able to find it if I gave it to her.
Well, hopefully that's the knife, man. It'd be absolutely hilarious and just a great like prop for whatever. But
'Cause
yeah,
it's got
I
a fancy zipper case, and
I was some pocket knives from not a long time ago, like from the 40s and 50s, from steel made in Sheffield. So they're British made knives. But other than that, I'm not a big knife collector. I know a little bit about it, but not a lot.
okay.
Oh.
I found these are the thoughtful gifts from Jimmy that I got
Aw.
for I think it was Christmas or my birthday last year. Like I said, I never remember what's what.
Thoughtful gifts from Gimme.
You got me this Bon Jovi wallet,
yeah.
Velcro, like the good old days, Velcro. I got this wallet.
So that is a '90s wallet.
Is it a 90s wallet or is it an 80s wallet?
Is it eight?
It doesn't say.
No, but '80s, but '90s was the Velcro. '80s was the chain on your hip belt.
Okay. Then he got me this nice New Kids on the Block plate, commemorative plate, which
Oh,
is
yeah, I forgot.
which is like
Yeah.
old school, which is awesome. That's up in the Dope Nostalgia crib in the office. And then this is the knife. It comes in this package. Now, Jimmy, do you
Yeah,
remember
is-
now?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's
That's the
Franklin
knife.
Mint.
It is Franklin
Collector
Mint.
knives. It says it.
There you go.
See,
Wow.
You see that?
there you go. So me going to look for it is kind of a lost cause.
You don't remember that you gave it to me.
It was it was
Look
a
at
couple
this.
years ago,
Oh wow.
and it
Cool
does
design.
have. That's a
So this is the
Yeah.
pewter right here,
Mhm.
right? Well, that's nice detail, right? And then
then on the back.
watch me cut
On-
myself.
Please don't cut yourselves.
Don't cut yourself live on podcast. But on the back,
This is great.
close to where your
Adam.
thumb
Right here
is,
for the- can we put this image on the plate of me
But-
holding the knife?
but
There you go.
on the back, see that brass thing that should say Franklin Mint. Like there's
Oh, this right here. Okay, hold on. A closed
Like that
knife
little-
for safety purposes. That
right
thing.
there. That's
Wow.
authentication that it's Franklin Mint. It's
Okay,
stamped.
so Franklin Mint for them is just a name.
So I guess
Now
I
they
don't have
make-
that
'cause
knife
they make
anymore. I guess
everything. Yeah. Wow. I can't. You need to find a Franklin Mint lightsaber. Is what you need to do.
Yeah.
I don't think they do lightsabers, but if they did, I'm gonna get one.
Made
Jimmy,
out of
you need
pewter.
you need to talk to somebody, man. Like I'm throwing out $1 million
Yeah, it's-
ideas here.
Like, dude, you got to write this stuff down, and then when it happens, you need your cut.
Yeah, Naomi. No offense, you need to take this off the internet right now. And I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But copyright, TM, whatever I need to do right now. That's
it
my
being
idea.
on the internet is time stamped. That is all the copyright you need,
Perfect.
right?
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
But yeah, so you officially have something that's from the Franklin Mint.
Thank you. Yes, I do. From the
And I
Franklin
forgot I
Mint.
gave it to you.
You totally do.
But
That's super
One
that,
day
dope.
you would have been
that would have
looking
been
for it and just like, what the
that
fuck did I do with it?
that
Now
would have
you know.
been your birthday last year.
Okay. Yes, it was last year. I do remember that. One thing from Franklin Mint to other collectibles, how about the Hallmark Keepsake ornaments? That has been a classic for years. What do you guys know about those?
I know my mom has a bunch like music boxes and little figurines and stuff like that that are Hallmark.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, you look like you're a deer in the headlights there, Greg. But no,
No, well, you just said figurines, and I'm just like, my mom has like kind of like a snowy village figurine thing.
it could be Hallmark.
I mean,
Like
possibly.
there's a lot of that kind of stuff back like in the day
Hmm.
that because they're used to, I don't know if they still have them. Is there still Hallmark stores?
Why, yes. I don't know if they're physical stores anymore. There is Hallmark Keepsake ornaments online. They are still being made for the years. These were huge collectibles. When I was 17, 18 years old, I worked at Hallmark. And people, when the yearly ornaments came out, it was such a ridiculously huge deal. People
Hmm.
would try to reserve them. They'd be first at the door when we opened that day to come in and buy all of the ornaments because they were huge collectibles. Always
And
different. They had Star Wars, of course. They had like
yeah,
different series of different. They have Barbie. They have gaming ones. They have just like Peanuts. They have like almost every huge Disney, like any huge label you can think of.
Yeah. So there's like Terminator and
yeah, like
Batman, and like I imagine they just went through the Thrawn Wall or whatever.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm seeing for this year. I'm seeing
Gauntlet.
Wicked. The Wicked popular musical ornament is $30.99. Like these things weren't cheap.
no,
Dude, could you
and
imagine like ordering 10,000 of them and then just destroying every single one except for one,
No.
and just like diminish the market to a point where you have like the most
you would have
expensive?
to have ridiculous amount of money for one,
Dude, I
and
should have
two,
had this
you'd
one for
have
you,
to be
Jimmy.
borderline insane. Um,
Jimmy, I should have got you the
No, but just like
Star
if that
Wars
was
Luke
your hobby as
Skywalker.
a, ooh.
There's one this year for Luke
But I
Skywalker.
mean, like just as a hobby, as like a billionaire, you just buy all of them and destroy every single one except for one.
That's why I was like, why
look,
would you destroy them? Why?
just
Well, like
Why?
I'm just I like to play games. I'm not a
Do it, lady.
billionaire.
no,
Do it,
the
lady.
Well,
the thing
let's get to it.
Wah,
is
wah.
how popular Hallmark was back in the day, where they had Hallmark stores in every mall and
Yep.
stuff like that. Swarovski has kind of become that now because
The
there's
crystal?
Swarovski,
Swarovski
the
crystals.
crystal stuff, because they have a Swarovski
Hmm.
uh, uh, Christmas decoration every year, and they're always a little bit different, stamped and stuff like that. The reason I know that is my mom collects them, and I buy her one every year. So
Cool.
like I have the one like I have this year's sitting right over there. That's her Christmas present.
You know the worst store in the mall is Sage.
Spencer's.
No, I love
Hmm.
Spencer's. Sage. Spencer's
Hmm.
is the new San Francisco.
Spencer. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, why not just call it San Francisco, man?
It's the American adaptation, I suppose. You know how many things in
Right.
Canada are named after American cities? It's ridiculous. New York fries is Canadian. Boston pizza is Canadian.
Yeah, but when you found Regina Pizza, like, fuck off. Like, that was
In
amazing.
Boston, Regina
You found
Pizza.
Regina. Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like shut
But
up.
Like, no way. If they have a franchise there, like, goddamn.
but
Little
wasn't
did we know. Wow, we
wasn't
we
Regina
were populating the country with Boston pizzas. Hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, isn't that crazy?
wasn't Regina a queen?
Yes.
Regina?
Yes. Oh man, they've even got NFL Pittsburgh Steelers TJ Watt ornaments. I remember they had a Wayne Gretzky ornament. I think I had it. I don't know.
There's one, and I don't really want to waste our time by like running upstairs trying to find this thing on the freaking tree. But yeah, I think my mom had one. Like it's like the same age as her brother,
Yeah.
and like it's ugly, man. It's like obviously like thank you for shopping here, and on the back it is just like whatever. It's so ugly. It's like pink and brown and yellow. Actually, now that I say that out loud, I think those colors are awesome, and I would probably wear all of them at the same time.
I actually want to see it.
Ooh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hello, listeners. It has been such an experience doing this show for the last 5+ years, but it gets expensive. If you didn't know, there's a lot of costs that go into making a podcast. That's why we have our Patreon page, patreon.com/dope nostalgia. That's where you can go and subscribe, get all the extra details, bonus videos, and early podcast release for as little as $1 a month. Please subscribe today and help support one of your favorite podcasts.
Hey, everybody, I'm Rick Campanelli, and you're listening to the Dope Nostalgia Podcast.
Movie Friends is a film podcast for everyone, where two friends discuss some of the greatest
Seth.
films. Yes, Michelle?
Did you rehearse that?
Well, I'm reading it off a script for the commercial.
It's really not a commercial, it's a promo, but
Oh,
did you really think a script could describe our show?
words are generally what are used to describe things.
No,
so yes?
no. Our show is fun. It's all about the dynamic between you and me and how you're a movie guy and how I'm definitely not a movie guy.
But you are like a movie guy.
No, and we talk about movies and we talk about life and cats and we're joking all the time. People listen for that stuff, not the movie stuff.
Right, but the movie stuff is like, that's the stuff.
Wow. Maybe you should have rehearsed this more.
Movie Friends. It's a podcast about film.
It's a podcast about friends. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and follow on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Patreon at Movie Friends Podcast. We want to be your movie friends.
This year I want a tree that doesn't shed.
And here's the very tree. This magnificent 6.5-foot Noma Algonquin Yukon artificial tree, just $74.76 at Wilco.
Somewhere there's a box of chocolates with my name on it.
Remember them this Christmas with a box of delicious fantasy shells or scrumptious Belgian chocolates, just $4.99 each. Now at Wilco.
Wilco believes in Santa Claus. Do I have a window on the roof?
Snow. Do you like snow or do you hate snow? Greg.
Love it, but not when it's blowing. When it's minus 15 and then your temperature ends up being like minus 35. No thanks.
Because of the wind?
Yep. I'll take snow any day of the week. I'll shovel it. I don't give a shit. The wind kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
In the East Coast, there's not a lot of wind. It's just humid, so it fucking
There's
snows
not a
like
lot of wind?
shit ton.
I pictured like ice storms in the East Coast being like windy.
If you're more inland,
Hmm.
it's not that bad.
Okay.
And because there's still a lot of forestry in like New Brunswick that I know of, it's not that bad. Here in the plains where there's no fucking trees, there's just whatever. It's terrible.
It's just blowing sideways.
Yeah. Right? It's like minus 15, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, it feels like minus 65.
Well,
Like
a few days ago, I went out to my car and only one side of it had snow on it because it was blowing sideways.
Yeah, right? Oh,
Jimmy,
man.
snow.
Okay, Naomi, how long have you known me?
A long fucking time.
Okay, so do I like snow?
All I can think that you're going to talk about is how the snow tickles your balls when you walk when the snow's too
No, it
high.
freezes my balls when I walk. It's
Oh,
grass.
the grass tickles your balls, and then
Yeah, snow.
you're dragging
No,
your
like-
balls through the snow. Got it.
Okay, no, I hate snow.
You fall into the snowbank sometimes.
I have, and there was one time in 2007 where I thought I was going to have to call 911 because I was stuck in the snow It was either 911 or one of my best friends
Mhm.
because I was walking to work and it was 2007 because we had that huge snowfall and like there was like 3 feet of snow. Like I don't think I'm exaggerating, at least 2 feet of snow. So 2 feet of snow is up to here on me and I'm standing
Mhm.
like and maybe here. But I remember I was walking to the bus stop and I fell in the snow and I had a backpack on. It was holding me in the snow and I did everything I could to try and get out. I almost used my cell phone to call my friend or 911 and go, "Hey, I'm on the corner of 109th Street and 106th Avenue. Can you please go towards the stop sign and where you see a backpack, I'm underneath it."
Holy shit. But it was like now I have a plate in my shoulder with screws in
Oh,
it. So
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well, that
like you
sucks.
really messed up your arm. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, she broke it bad.
and it's a real cool party trick to make people touch your shoulder and then like twist it and it all makes this grinding clicking feeling and it freaks people out. I love it.
Naomi, you hated when I do that to you because even my
No,
shoulder the way it is.
you used to be like
No,
touch my shunt. Here,
no,
my
no, my
shunt is
shoulder.
in my
'Cause
shunt's in my brain. You can press the button right.
You can do
and I'm
that
like, I
too.
refuse to fucking touch your shunt.
But my
touch,
bones.
to touch your shunt when you say that to somebody, just like one time sounds just
Sounds
very,
dirty.
very dirty.
But my shoulder makes a
Just touch
grinding
my
sound
shunt.
because of how weird my joints are.
Okay, let's move on to how do you feel about hanging outdoor lights on your house? Have you done it? No?
Never. No, I've never done it. My mom and dad might have done it, but I refused. I was just like, nope.
No.
No, that means I had to take it down.
That was the difference.
I
That's what's
still-
so nice
I-
now. You don't have to take it down anymore like you used to.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing is just like, that means I have to take it down. I still had to,
Mhm.
but at least I didn't have to put it up. So I only had to do like half the job.
The easier half.
Yeah. But I
Jimmy,
didn't have
I'm
to
guess-
make sure everything works. Like, you know,
No,
I'm
like-
guessing you probably didn't have to climb any ladders or anything, Jimmy, but maybe some yard ornaments and shit like that. What did you
No,
have to do any of that?
we never did that stuff. Like if we had Christmas lights up, they were year round. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't go down. If they didn't work, they stayed there, and you just didn't turn them on. Like it wasn't.
You just leave them there all year. And they fade. They fade in the sun and look like shit.
Like why? Like
Oh man. But yeah, okay, so I bet you every major city or metropolis has what would be their candy cane lane. Because what we have in Edmonton is Candy Cane Lane. It's an older neighborhood, and every year for like at least 3 weeks around Christmas, the houses were notoriously dressed to the nines with Christmas lights, ornaments, all of the things, right? The problem is this is an older neighborhood, and these people who have been doing this year after year, their fucking electricity bills skyrocket through the roof, and B, they might be too old to do all that stuff anymore. You know? So I've heard Candy Cane Lane's kind of gone dark in some ways because people aren't going to move from their homes just because they can't put their lights up. Like, so I'm just wondering if you live in a city anywhere in North America or wherever that does this kind of thing called like a Candy Cane Lane type place where it's all lit up. Do you experience the same thing? Call our hotline at 1-888-741-9192.
I haven't been to Candy Cane Lane in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like. Am I mistaken? But like back in the day, the people that did Candy Cane Lane, like they would get like a stipend on their like electricity bills because it was such a big thing in Edmonton.
I don't
Like,
think
it
you're
was such an
mistaken.
attraction.
I literally think that they must give them an electric discount.
So sorry. That's what
just
I meant
seems
by
wrong if they don't,
by
and then they
stipend.
expect it to be
Yeah,
a
like,
spectacle.
I remember back in the day, like it was huge. Like everybody did it. I remember going with my parents. I can't remember the last time that I went,
Mhm.
but yeah, I remember hearing as a kid and Man, that's saying a lot because I traveled through time. Just kidding. Um, yeah, the people that lived in that neighborhood and who put up all the lights and everything, like their electricity bill is either not
Oh, they would have been
suspended, but it was like insanely discounted to make sure that they kept on doing this.
Yeah.
And if they're not anymore, why not? Like let's keep that thing going.
You know
Like
what I think?
we need tradition more now than we need a
We-
lot of bullshit.
We need tradition and also community. I feel like it'd be cool
Yeah,
if there would
yeah.
be people who were in their 20s and 30s who donated their effort and their skills and time to help the older people put their decorations up.
Heck yeah.
Why not?
I'd do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Hook me
though,
up with some brownies.
is
I'm down.
Yeah,
is
make me
it
cookies, buddy.
the thing with stuff like that is it teaches community, and it gets like this generation of kids out to do something different other than just sitting at home. And like where you can go and look at the lights, and it's more for the kids than it is and young and
there's so
young
much-
adults.
There's so much more you can do now. It's not just lights. Like there's interactive displays that move and look at Halloween. We have Halloween Alley is a thing too.
Yeah,
I've seen some houses around here that are insane for Halloween.
I'm kind of more into like going to the back way of like I don't think like the 3D technology and all this like virtual reality stuff is bad or anything. But I just bought my nephews like a bunch of magic cards and dice and comic books and whatever for like dirt cheap. And I'm just like, are they gonna enjoy this? Or are they just gonna like take it and be like, oh, super cool, Uncle Greg, and then fuck off to like go watch
then it goes
YouTubers?
then it goes into a box that's unused Christmas presents.
That's what scares me too when you're giving like nieces and nephews presents. I'm like, I tend to follow her list to make sure she's happy, but like,
But yeah, especially if
I still want your stuff to open.
My nephews and the kids, they just want money.
They want money and gift cards.
And I'm like, no. No,
especially if it's like a nostalgic, if it's something from our past that we're giving to, it's
they don't always appreciate it, but
they don't think the same way that we do.
I remember not appreciating that stuff when I was 14, 15, 16. I was a little shit. My grandma would try to pass me on something that was like meant something to her, and I wouldn't fucking appreciate it or understand it, and like I was a little piece of shit. Sometimes it's not until they get into the like 19, 20, 21 or so until they actually understand the value and appreciation of things that mean something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I miss my mom putting underwear and socks in my stocking.
Bingo.
Yes, even as an adult, I miss that stuff. Like
deodorant and things. Like
I used to get toothpaste and a toothbrush.
I get so fucking mad when I was a teenager. I'm like, you have to buy me this stuff anyway. I was such a bitch.
No, but now you're just like.
Now you're like.
You got to remember to buy that shit, right?
So
like,
now I'd be like, oh my goodness, I thank you.
Yeah.
Now that I understand the value of $1, because I sure didn't then, right?
If my mom gave me a bag full of just that, like for my for Christmas, I would probably cry. Like it would be beautiful. Which is exactly what I need. I need like 2 6-packs underwear, 2 12-packs of fucking socks,
care package,
I need soap. I need
deodorant, body wash,
deodorant. I need
mouthwash, toothpaste,
what do we whatever you call them, ear cleaners. Fuck,
Q-tips.
Q-tips. Yeah.
Oh, we might have to make a video on Greg getting progressively drunker.
No. But Q-tips is the brand. That's not what they're called. They're ear cleaners.
Cotton swabs.
Cotton swabs.
Wait, no, those are cotton balls and cotton swabs. Yeah, they're swabs.
No, cotton swabs
are the ones that you would
swabs
swab
are Q-tips.
All right.
Swab the deck. Because the same thing happens. Like when I go home for Christmas and I don't get socks or underwear, I go to the Tabor Walmart and buy myself socks and underwear
with your Walmart gift card.
With
that you got instead of the actual socks.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Like, have we just gotten lazy, or is it just it's more like, just let them pick what they want, or is it like, because my favorite part of Christmas is the giving part. It's the I want to see them open this kind
I
of
want to
thing.
see them connect in some way, yeah.
Yeah,
And not like I'm forcing them to play this game. I just bought it because I think they think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
If not, they can hold on to it for like 20 years. If it's worth any money, they can. I highly doubt it. It's been 20 years and I haven't played, and I looked at some of the prices of the cars and I'm just like, I used to pay double that price, bitch. I don't want to fucking hear you complain. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like anyway.
Understand what you...
Yeah, understand where I'm coming from. And then yeah, I don't care.
I remember holding on to this Beanie Baby for years because it was like the Peace Bear, and it was supposed to be worth a lot of money one day. I don't think that ever happened, but just in case it was, when my niece was born, I gave it to my sister, and I'm like, here, this is for her. So one day, if it's ever worth something, it's hers. But like, I don't think Beanie Babies. This is one of those great stories of the '90s where Beanie Babies were supposed to be massively like big and huge collectibles. I don't think they ever really turned out to be much worth of anything.
McDonald's for like babies or whatever. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Cabbage Patch where I think they thought Beanie Babies were going to be the next Cabbage Patch.
Furbies, bro.
Cabbage Patch was huge.
I'm writing this down because this is great for next year. Next year's topic will be the toys that people killed each other over.
Because Cabbage Patch was huge.
Yeah.
And I think that was the 90s. It was between the 80s and 90s, wasn't it? I think it was.
It was mid 80s Yeah.
Okay.
The family Christmas letter, and doing like the family Christmas portrait for the family Christmas letter and sending it to all the friends. First of all, did your family do that? And do you still do Christmas cards? Because I find nobody does physical Christmas cards anymore. Very rare. I got one in the mail this week, and I was so happy. Because it was just like, wow, what a cool thing.
Should we go? Go ahead. Feel free to go first.
We didn't as a family when I was growing up. We never sent the family Christmas picture or anything to anyone.
Letter update of your year, of the family's year.
We never did that. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure that when my parents got those, they just went into a box from other family members, but I digress. The only time I really got into the Christmas photo was when I was in radio, and we
boudoir.
sent the boudoir ones.
We're gonna put these in this episode's fucking previews. Your boudoir shots.
I have every year. I have those photos, and they both excite me and creep me out at the same time because the fact that we did them. I send them to people and they go,
that's the background
burn my eyes.
That's the background of our group chat right now.
Yeah, it is. It's our theme.
It's our background theme of our Bad Movie Club chat is your boudoir photo. You're like sitting on a bed dressed as an elf.
But
Fu Manchu or whatever thing
was
you
it
got
when I was
going on?
standing holding this, or was I laying back in my Speedo?
No, you're standing.
It was while you're holding your hat.
I'll send you more. I have a whole collection of them.
Please do.
Wow, please.
I have a whole collection.
We could do the 12 days of Jimmy Miss.
12 days of Jimmy Miss.
It's too late. That's next year. We got to do it. Do it.
Because I have pictures of me dressed as Santa. Like throughout the years, I've been Santa. I've been the elf. I've been the sexy elf. I actually have 2 Christmas parties this week.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Where they both want me as Santa because I don't know if they really want to see, the sexy Jimmy. They want this, the soft and sweet Jimmy.
Jimmy's abandoned
Whoa.
his sexy
A
roots.
little softer cinnamon Jimmy, huh?
Yeah,
The Christmas cinnamon
Christmas
Jimmy.
the Christmas cinnamon Jimmy.
Fuck. So your family didn't do the photos. They didn't do the family letter.
No.
Okay. What about you, Greg?
In
Sorry. Finish your thought, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
sorry,
Yeah.
in my family, like my dad owned a company,
Mhm.
so he used to just give like booze or chocolates to kind of
To
other
his clients.
clients or friends or whatever.
Schmoozing.
Yeah, and he'd receive it. And actually, my mom still has a fridge of some really expensive whiskeys, um, that she doesn't drink. That
Some
I might
cookie
have
dough
to,
whiskey.
Oof.
Damn.
and I have tapered corn whiskey.
That's right.
And I have tapped off drinking for the night.
Fair
So,
enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
You've done
Fair
well.
enough.
Thank you.
What about you,
You've done
Greg?
No, we never did like Christmas letter or photo or anything like that. Although we did have one like family photo that I think was taken during Christmas. It was not quite the turtleneck Greg, but it was maybe a Greg like somewhat younger. So we
Mhm.
did maybe like a Christmas and then spring photo shoot that year. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just never a thing that our family did. We just got together and everybody disliked each other and tried to get along as best they could for everybody it mattered to.
As most do. Yes.
Yeah.
We did those things. We did those things. I don't know. Like my grandma did it, so it was imparted onto my mother. Christmas cards for the whole family and extended friends. A lot of people that I didn't even really know, but they were their friends and family and all that. And I understood that. A lot of times it would be like the Sears Portrait Studio or like maybe taking a photo with like an actual camera. But yeah, we did that. We did that. And then my grandma would make a point at Christmas to show my sister and I all the letters and all the Christmas cards around. And she'd put them up around the piano in the house, the upright piano, and she'd pull them up and she'd be like, "Okay, so this is from your great uncle, this person and this person and that, and this is what the leash. This is from the Leashides. This is from the Dix family. This is from the. Here's what they're doing. Look how much they've grown." You know, like
I have a pen pal in Italy, and she sent me that. Like,
yeah. It was like, look at these folks. Look at these folks. So that's how I knew their names and stuff, and it kind of stuck in my brain over the years. Even though I would never, hardly ever see them in my life, maybe once or twice. So yeah, that was a very traditional thing.
Yeah.
And how do you properly display Christmas cards in your home? Because we started doing it with the string. You would hang up a string across the top of the wall and hang the cards on the string. That's how my mom would do it. What about you guys?
My mom used to put them on the mantle in the living room or on a shelf, like. But myself personally, I actually have I don't know, the special memory box or whatever you want to call it, where stuff like it's actually a shoebox, but I just all anything that I get from people that means something goes in that box. Like
yeah,
and like I get a Christmas card from my best friend Kyle from Tabor every year. Like actually, this was actually the first year because his kids have moved out and are doing their own thing. But yeah, I have like every last one in my special memory box. Like there's things that some people don't see as special memories, but I do. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
It just it goes in the box, and it's the thing with stuff like that. when it means something, it's like, okay, it's not a safe, it's a box, but
Mhm.
it's my box. It's
Yeah, I think
it
everybody
means
does
something.
have a shoebox full of ticket stubs
Yep.
or like, like things that cards and all those things that you just mentioned. I have several of them, but I need to somehow trim that down to like maybe 2 boxes. And that's not a bad problem. That's a good problem. That means that you've lived a good life with lots of friends. It's so I can't complain. But
Oh yeah,
I
100%. Yeah, no,
it's
yeah.
yeah.
I actually have in my box, in my special memories box, uh, a birthday card I got from my grandfather 6 months after he passed away. So
Yeah.
he had, so it like I got these like National Geographic books that he booked for me, and they were supposed to start on my birthday. And when I got it, it blew my mind. Like it's one of
Wow.
those things. And my mom knew it was coming, and yeah,
Jimmy's
it's
tears are about to flow.
Yeah,
sorry,
here we
it's
Here he
go.
but it's
comes.
kid. Sorry,
Don't be
my bad.
sorry. That's fine.
It's
Don't go
that
Jason Waterfalls.
no. Okay, I'm calming down. Here, let me have a little more whiskey.
I was about to pour some more whiskey because you got me in my
Um,
feels. Okay.
well, what I'm saying is I don't have a lot of guests, and I don't put stuff out for other people.
Mhm.
Like I have a special place for it, and that's where Christmas cards from friends and like people like that I care about, and Greg.
Well, thanks,
Sorry,
buddy.
sorry.
This is how Jimmy gets when he drinks. He starts.
I might not be number one on his fight list, but
No,
I'll
no,
be number one on his love list.
Yeah.
no. That you, I do love you, Greg, and I do ride your ass. But yeah, I do love you. But um, but yeah, like special memories. Like I still have the what was that card? Um, for the bus that or the train that we had to take when we were in
Oh,
San Fran.
yeah, the Bay Area
Uh,
Transit, whatever.
the Gus or the bus or
I can't remember what they called it.
but
Yeah.
that's in my box
Mhm.
because that meant something to me.
Yeah.
And it was actually a really cool trip. But I digress. But yeah, Christmas cards, I don't display them. I save them.
Yeah. I like that. Greg?
My mom used to fucking put them everywhere. She put them in all the trees. She put them on the mantle, just like Jimmy said.
Mhm.
I like you said earlier. Like a lot of people just don't send them anymore. Um,
Mhm.
so people that I do know that send them quite a bit, and I'm hoping to get one. But if they forgot about me, that's fine. Um, Chonks and his beautiful wife.
Mhm.
They always send the best cards, and like they always send them, and I would happily display them.
Yeah. I like to
Yeah,
have them up for at least like I usually have them up for around a month once I get them. Like
I go for like 2-3 weeks. I go from like the week before Christmas
Mhm.
to New Year's, and then probably like New Year's Day is when I'm like putting everything away.
Yeah.
I don't like to have everything up all the time, but I will display some things.
A
I'll put
month
some.
tops, man.
That's
But
it.
then a lot of them do go into those shoe boxes. And that's where I'm running out of
Yeah.
room. Because if I can't because I just can't mentally decide what to keep and what not to keep. I definitely keep the stuff from my grandparents because they're gone. I
Yeah.
will not get rid of any of the cards from my grandparents. I will not. I just can't.
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
yeah. So,
you
but
can't.
yeah, like if it's like if I actually go through everything and I go like, well, I don't even remember that person, then maybe I should throw it out.
But I don't
If
know
you go,
about
if
that.
oh,
Yeah.
who's John Smith?
Mm. But yeah,
Yeah,
All right, moving on because we don't have a lot of time left. Okay,
Sorry.
let's talk about eggnog. Okay, eggnog is a staple of holiday celebrating. First of all, I don't get it. Even if I stick alcohol in it, I don't want it. What do you like eggnog and why? And what do you like to put into it?
So I like to call it Yagnog. And
Ooh.
Jaeger with ice and
Ooh.
eggnog is
Ooh.
delicious.
Okay, I hate black licorice and I hate Sambuca and I hate Jaeger.
I'm usually not a fan of Jaeger. I know by like a lot of my friends that's their go-to shot, like Jaeger, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm much more a whiskey guy. Jaeger, eggnog, and ice. Delicious.
Really?
Absolutely delicious.
I'm gonna have to try this. Maybe I
If
should
you
get
don't
some
like it, it's
eggnog
not
for
my
work
fault.
and try it. I don't know.
If you don't like it, it's not my fault. Eggnog by itself,
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. I've had friends who've made homemade eggnog and theirs was super delicious as well. But even just store-bought eggnog, yeah, I'm drinking some. It's Christmas.
Okay. If someone offers me a drink with eggnog, I'm gonna drink it. It's not gonna be like the worst thing ever. It's just not something that I go and buy or I choose to drink. I'd rather put some Baileys in fucking hot chocolate or something like that.
Okay, I'd have to agree with you there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out and buy eggnog by myself.
Mhm.
But if someone if someone offers it to me, I'm not gonna say no. I quite enjoy eggnog. It's
Mhm.
just not the first thing on my mind during Christmas.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. I can feel this.
So this is Costco eggnog
Mhm.
with booze in it
Already?
already. You buy it from the liquor store in Costco.
This is just Bailey's then.
No, it's no, it actually
Rum.
really does taste like eggnog.
Is it rum?
But
Spiced
it's
rum?
Spiced rum. But one thing that I do, because as most people know, might be an alcoholic type person. And so I add more. But yeah, you can get that at Costco. And I've drank that like that much.
Yes.
I usually have one glass on a Friday or a Saturday.
Mm.
So it's taking you like 3 weeks to get to like halfway through.
2. It's a big glass.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I also add, because I do add a little more spice rum. But yeah, like I'm a fan, because I learned about that one when I started working at Cruise during our Christmas parties, and Locke would buy one of those bottles from Costco and then add spice rum to it, which
Fuck you up. Yeah.
it's in, because he goes, I didn't know it had alcohol in it. And you look at the bottle, and it actually says
15%.
5 in a glass case of emotion.
it says
Smuggles of
15%.
beverages.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Damn it. Damn it.
But yeah, like I only do it at Christmas. I don't do it it's too thick. So that's why
You said that once before.
Starting to swallow.
It's too brown.
It's too thick. No, it's too thick. That's why I add more booze to thin it out.
She said.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah. Okay, chunks.
That is a chunks thing. Yeah.
That is a chunks thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, my Christmas tradition in the last, since I got shit canned from Cruise, is eggnog at home.
There you go.
That's beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself.
But Naomi, your thoughts on it? You said you were like,
I'm on board with what you said.
not buying it, but if it's there, I'm
I
not
agree
going to
with
say no.
everything you said. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so if
I
someone
like
gives you
alcohol.
it, you're gonna
You
drink
stick it
it.
in some kind of a mix. I might drink it.
Yeah.
You know,
Why not?
but
That's why
I will
we.
not. I will not buy eggnog. No, no,
That's
not
why we
interested.
became friends. This was actually the first year I bought one.
I'd rather have the whiskey, like the flavored. This is the cookie dough whiskey, and then you just put those ice cubes in it, and you just shake it around a little bit. Makes you feel nice. Makes you feel special. You have a little sip, sippy,
This-
sippy, sipoo. Last question: have you ever actually gone caroling? This is a thing that my friends and I have talked about doing, especially like singer friends, that we would go door to door and actually sing Christmas songs to people, but never actually done it. Have you had anyone come carol to your house? Have you done it yourself? Are these is it all bullshit? Like, does nobody actually do it? Is it just on TV?
Greg, you first.
Okay. I've never gone caroling, and I've never had anybody come caroling to my house. But I was raised in a Catholic school, and my parents did take me to church.
Mm-hmm.
So there was caroling. Like there was always like a Christmas pageant,
Yeah.
and you would sing to a bunch of people. So I would kind of relate it to the same thing, but not. We didn't go house to house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's more of like a real English thing, from what I understand.
Yeah. They don't. I've never seen it happen. I have never had anybody knock on my door in my life and start singing songs.
Sorry to interrupt. From what I understand, like British people fucking love Christmas. Like that's like their thing. So
Do you
like
think they still carol there?
100%, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
I've done it.
Tell
So back, like you mentioned it earlier in the podcast about when I used to work work with the church. We used to take the youth group at Christmas caroling, and we had like a tip jar or whatever you want to call it, and we used to use that for in our pool for like getting like excursions or whatever. But yeah, I remember there was one year we did 3 days for 4 hours in Tabor, which is a town of 8,000 people at the time. And we would go around and we would sing, and even I sang. And I don't sing well. Like I have a very deep voice, but I couldn't hit a note if I fell on it. Like it was like
Aw.
I like if I just
Self-deprecating and truthful.
you've heard me sing.
Yeah, I know.
Like you've heard me
No
do
disrespect.
karaoke. You've heard me do
Yeah.
karaoke, and you're like,
Kinda
that's
have
not
to agree.
singing, that's talking to music.
Yeah, you were talking to
talk
music,
singing.
basically. Yeah. Talk singing.
But that's how I do it.
Mhm.
But it's still from here. And when I was back then, even when I wasn't drinking, it still sounded like drunk Jimmy
Hark the
sing.
herald angels sing.
Angels sing. Glory to the newborn king.
Is it like William Shatner kind of thing?
Kind of.
With less expression.
Oh darn.
Jimmy, don't look like that. Literally less expression, bud. You need to put a little more expression in your talk.
Less expression than William Shatner.
Yeah, he's like, hark the herald.
The herald angels sing.
You're like, hark the herald angels sing. Glory. Like, but it's also the alcohol, maybe.
It could be.
I've never seen you do
but-
that. I've never seen you sing sober. And that's a problem. See? So I don't even know what you're capable of vocally.
Because when I sing when I go to church, I'm very quiet.
Because you don't know the hymns?
Neither does anybody else.
No, I don't know if you know this or not, but just recently in the last couple months, I've actually been going to church like a couple times a week.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
No,
Where?
at least, I go on Saturday nights because I work Sunday
Are
morning.
you a Seventh-day Adventist?
No, I go to Beulah.
Beulah Alliance? No way. What? So they do Saturday nights?
They do Saturday night. It's 6:30 start,
Mm-hmm.
and I go there with my cousin Angie.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And I've been doing a Bible study too. But
I'm proud of you, Jimmy.
make memories with people, your friends, your family, your left hand in whatever. I was talking to Greg.
Oh my goodness.
I do actually use my left hand, but anyway.
Stranger. Wait, no, you're left-handed, aren't you?
Let's not talk about this.
No.
This is,
Where did you take it here, Jimmy?
I don't know, but all I'm saying is during the holidays, make the best memories you can with people, and if you haven't reached out to someone that you really do care about, try. It means a lot, and
I love that.
that's my final moment.
Jimmy, I love that you wrapped it up so eloquently. You know what I mean? It's a sad thought, but it's also very positive to encourage people to make every moment count.
That is very true.
Stop. Oh, I'm crying. These aren't fake tears.
Neither are these.
Well, Jimmy, it's very obvious when you cry because you get that whole.
I don't.
I'm never crying on this podcast ever. I'm not.
Challenge accepted.
I would no. I'll just turn it off, man.
No, but I've always
not me. I mean, I will
ghost.
I'll just leave.
As soon as you feel the tear hit your duct, you just ghost.
That's what you would hear, and I'd be gone.
But I'm the guy that also. Okay, yes, I'm sharing my emotion. What's the problem?
There's no problem with that, man.
Good.
I think one of the craziest things today is like you go to work, and people are like, "I just showed my emotions," and I'm like, "Dude, I cry." Fucking, I watch videos on YouTube. I cry.
Let it out.
Just fucking cry, man.
Of emotion.
Oh yeah, man. There's nothing wrong.
Hey, Chunks, that was awesome.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, show your emotions. Talk about your emotions. Be emotional.
It is. It feels good. It feels good when you do it. Is when you need to do it, and it really does help.
Yeah, if you can do it with somebody safely and. And someone that you trust and things like that, then do it.
But it shows.
Hey, do it, lady.
Yeah.
Do it, all of it.
But it shows that you're people. You care.
Mm-hmm.
It shows that you're not all show all the time.
Yeah.
Let's wish the listeners of this show a very Merry Christmas this year and Happy New Year. Because we love you. We're so glad you're here with us 5 years plus in. So, hey, I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Congratulations to Naomi on 5 Christmases.
This is the 5th Christmas episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy 5.
Wow.
Let's do another 5 more.
Yeah.
If I live that long, I'm in.
You can follow Dope Nostalgia on Instagram at dope_nostalgia and YouTube at Dope Nostalgia Podcast. Call and leave a message on our voicemail toll free. The number is 1-888-741-9192.
This podcast is licensed by SOCAN because we believe that artists should be paid for their work. Hey friends. I kind kind of miss getting those messages on my answering machine like we used to back in the day. What I'd really love is to hear from you, the listeners of Dope Nostalgia. This is your chance to be on the show, giving feedback, telling us what you love, what you hate, and who you'd like to see more of. Call us at our new toll-free number, 1-888-741-9192. Leave us some feedback. Your message could be played on the show. So give us a call, 1-888-741-9192. Toll-free.